So, Classic Mode, a reference to the original turn-based combat, has been announced, along with a few tiny nuggets of info from a recent special demo at TGS 2019. Let's talk about it!
Wow!
What's up guys, Canadian Guy here, and back with a brand new Final Fantasy VII Remake video. I have been so hyped for this game when it was announced all those years ago, and to finally be able to have it in my hands in about 7 months has me beyond hyped. In a recent special showing of the game at TGS 2019, some new information could be gleaned from the demo that was explained and played on the live stage. I was also able to play a similar demo when I went to Fan Expo 2019. If you want to hear my thoughts about it, check it out in the card in the top right corner. Now, sadly, if it isn't obvious, I do not understand Japanese. So, of course, there may have been boatloads of information that was being explained, and I literally would not have had a clue. They could have literally said that Aerith was... But just by looking at the gameplay demo that they showed, with some cross-referencing online, we can extract some info. First, which is a detail that some of you may already know, but just in case you didn't know, this feature is kind of nice. In the Final Fantasy VII Remake, there is a tactical mode that you can activate that slows time down to an absolute crawl. In this mode, you can queue up spells, items, and attacks with your party. But if you want to do this much faster, you can assign shortcuts by accessing a menu with the shoulder buttons. In that menu, you will see all your favorite spells and abilities that you can customize and choose for your liking, thus keeping the battle action-packed and allows for quick responses to situations you might find yourself in. In the top right corner, we can see an icon referring to missions and objectives for the quest you currently are on. Nothing new in the modern gaming universe, but something new for this game. Another small detail I saw was after the bomb is set and you begin to leave the Mako reactor, you'll see a member left graphic pop up, meaning that the person won't be used in any skirmishes you may encounter while trying to escape. This did happen in the original, but it is nice to see that it's clarified quite a bit. We also got a look at how summons work. When Cloud summons Ifrit, an epic cinematic plays and he enters the battle. But instead of just doing one attack and then yeeting out of there, he actually stays and fights the battle as an AI controlled party member. You can't switch to him and control him like other party members, but you can build up ATB by hacking and slashing and then using those charges you've built up for your summon to use an ability instead of your own. After about a minute, your summon will use its final move, which is the move that it would have originally done in the original game, wreck the enemy, and then yeet out of there. We also got to look at the squat minigame. Look at them thighs. Most important part of the game right here. However, during the presentation, we got to look at quite possibly one of the most interesting modes in the game shown thus far. Something that I didn't think that would happen, but hey, it did. When you go to the game's difficulty, you have the options of normal and easy, which is, pretty self-explanatory. But then there is a classic mode. But what exactly is classic mode? Well, it is a reference to the original turn-based RPG's elements. Instead of controlling the hacking and slashing, you let the game do it for you and then enter tactical mode as you see fit and cast and queue your spells and attacks with your party members like in the original. It's obviously not exactly the same as the original because it was originally basically turn-based, but it is a nice feature and a nice compromise for those who didn't really want to do the action-packed gaming. Because remember, some people that played the original games were not that great at action RPGs and liked the idea of kind of being able to take a moment to think of which spells to use. Not only that, but the feature is great for those with accessibility issues who may have a much slower reaction time or any sort of disabilities that might hinder their experience. I personally will be playing on normal, but it is really nice to see this feature added. We also finally got to see both Tifa and Aerith in unedited action. Aerith is seemingly a ranged spellcaster, while Tifa is a complete and utter killing machine, deciding to use her fists instead of any weapons. Her combos seem insane, and I might be playing her for a large portion of the game. All in all, the game is looking better by the day, and it is finally great to see more details for it to come out every single day. I cannot wait to get my hands on this game on March 3rd, 2020. By the way, a huge shout out to my Patreons and sponsors on the channel. I appreciate your support and letting me be able to do this full time, as I got a family to feed. If you want to support the channel, the Patreon is in the description below, and be sure to subscribe for more nostalgic content. And while you're at it, why not check out another video I recently made? Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.